Welcome back. Welcome back. So, we just barely made it to the checkpoint last stream, and we've still got a lot of looting to do here. Hopefully, we won't die horribly. I'll go grab the Riot Breaker first. I do have a bit of cleverness up my sleeve. Fusillade Rondo is a melee skill, which means I can actually use bayonets for a change. And shoot them! I know. Fascinating, huh? I also just noticed I'm only level 1. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll hit him with this. I do not want to be hit by that. Yes. Yes, Riot Breaker. Okay. Oh, I never actually fixed the title. I knew I was forgetting something. Hang on. Okay. So... And I didn't fix the thumbnail either. Jeez, what's wrong with me? Insatiable. Despot. Invading. Executioner. Alright, swap all this stuff around. Where did I put it? There it is. Okay, perfect. Whoopsies. Okay, let's try this again. I wonder if that'll update whenever you crack open the app or website. Oh. Oh, I made it stupid. I parried out of reflex. Bye. A violation of the rules constitutes suicide. I'm glad I didn't parry in a really inconvenient spot, though. Okay, let's try this again with less dumb. Alright, that did kill him outright, which is good news. There we go, there's some attention. Oh, okay, can't block that. I kind of forgot. This guy's being real slippery. I don't like it. Alright, I'm okay with those moves. I blocked that, but he still hit me. That scared me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Who knew I'd be so scared of... Okay. He's got my number. You need to die now. Dear God, this is not shaping up very well. Alright, we got one move McGee here. And a big dude. Oops. Bye! So it begins. Okay. Alright. So I'll hit this first guy with Triple Annihilator. That should kill him. And that'll leave me with enough I-Core left over for a Triple Annihilator against the Axe guy, who's a huge problem. Alright, or we'll fight this guy first. That's fine. I can build up my I-Core in the meantime. I need to have at least 5 left over. Oops. Alright, you're next, ugly. Okay, fantastic. I'm also going to clear out Bayonet Dude and the other Halberd guy, because I do not want him to creep up and catch me off guard. So once again, we'll block and build up our I-Core on this clown, because he doesn't really have much he can do to break my guard. Ah! Just the moment the sentence left my mouth. Oh god, I'm gonna die. And I ate something last night that wasn't agreeing with me. And I woke up at 5 a.m. and needed to use the restroom. I was thinking to myself, you know, maybe I shouldn't stream today. I should have listened to my gut. It was only looking out for me. Oh hey, goody. I always mention that the big greatsword guys have a move where they can, like, where they slam their sword down and then the follow-up when they pick it up again is also an attack. And that's proof. It was so effective it killed me. I'm not going through that again. You just need to die. Okay. Well, I believe I'm learning all of the unblockable attacks. It's anyone's guess if they'll actually remember it. Ah, just die. You know what? That was not the move I was expecting. I'm stuck here. I can't do anything. 10 minutes, we've made no progress. Yeah. Yeah, next challenge, I'm going to do something normal. I'm going to do something that's not completely stupid. game. There's some good loot that I want to pick up. Please be kind to me. Thank you! That's something that's actually quite usable. Okay, we've barely progressed. I want to stay within shotgun range. I don't really want him to get much closer. Now, if he keeps doing that backflip double shot, should be able to get some decent I-core off of him. You know, usually I try to kill this guy as quick as possible. He's got some pretty cool attacks. You're next, and then I can proceed to my looting. There is an item that I purposefully skipped. It's only a depths map. I've got the one thing from the depths that I wanted, which is a camera from Davis. Yes, follow me this way, little fella. I really don't have much reason to go into any of the other depths. Oh, I just remembered there is a really annoying guy around the corner on a very narrow passage, so I need to gain a bunch of I-core. Surprise, surprise. I think we'll just farm this guy for I-core, because he's pretty non-threatening, even if he does reach around my guard, or if I make stupids. Oh, we've already got 10. He shouldn't do too much damage, is what I was driving at. That guy... No, wait. This guy over here needs to die immediately. If I go for this item, he'll chase me down and come after me. And probably kill me. So... we preemptively murder him first. There's a blood veil I'm probably not going to use. It's a thorn type, and I'm not a huge fan of those. Questionably useful cartridge. I don't think these guys shield bash. Yeah, I'm okay with him pushing me over by the ladder. It's where I want to go anyways. And there is a very, very, very dangerous enemy at the bottom of the ladder. So I want plenty of I-core. We probably won't be able to... Oh, God! Wait, I'm coming for you. Hold still. Well, okay then. We shall fight like men down at the bottom of this ladder. Okay, more like we'll fight like monsters and a woman with a garish fashion sense. I'm gonna wait for that to come back. triple annihilator sucks. Holy cow! What is that damage? I'm so scared. I made it this far, I don't want to die again. Alright, we knocked him down. I do think that's the play. Tormenting Blast comes out very quickly. And it knocks enemies down on the second hit. Which means there's very little chance for him to retaliate. Okay, alright. Steadily making progress. You know what? I am actually going to use this. That'll come in handy during the Queen's Knight fight. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good. We are slightly wounded. Very, very traumatized. But otherwise, we are making progress. Alright, he's got a great sword. I was checking to see whether I should try to use Blood Sacrifice first. I think we'll be fine. We'll go along this path for reasons. I really want this guy to aggro and not the other guy hanging off the cliff. If I go too far forward, the purple dude hanging off the cliff will come after me. But I should just be able to have him push me back into this corner. Man, this would be so different if I could actually parry enemies. But parrying is not one of the activated melee skills. I have settled that I am going to treat this exactly like the casting only challenge, only with different spells. Ta-da! Hello, friend. How close are we to having this stuff maxed out? Pretty close. I want to have it unlocked for other blood codes. Flashing Fang, I mean. Biakuas. When we get to a blood code with decent ichor, it will be amazing. I can't tell what the guy in the distance has. He has an axe, so we're going to need to farm ichor off this guy. And nothing's more guaranteed to build up your ichor like standing in place holding up your shield. Like a very frightened bunny rabbit with a car door. Well, gotta farm some more. This is the stupidest challenge. No, you're not getting away from me that easily. He knew, but he's dead. Wait, actually, this guy is practically blind. I can just run up to him. Do you mind? Oh, jeez. The only thing left to loot is a regen inducer. Part of the way along here. There is also a broadsword, but I don't think I'm going to pick it up. It's... Ooh, wait a minute. Yoink! The broadsword's not that great of a weapon. Although, I guess in this instance, melee damage is far more important than whether or not it swings fast or slow. But I've got the Impaler for a lightweight weapon. There's another big red guy around the corner, and I don't know what weapon he has. Normally I backstab him, so it's not a problem. But that's against the rules for this challenge, so I'm going to play it safe and build up some Ichor. There he is. He's guarding the thing I want. He had an axe. Alright, good thing. I was cautious. And I don't believe there's anything else worth grabbing, so we're going to teleport back to the checkpoint. Okay. Now we can just proceed smoothly. There's a bayonet dude. Oh, well, okay, there's multiple bayonet dudes ahead. But he should be able to give us plenty of decent Ichor. Honestly, Ichor is not going to be an issue in this section. Okay. There's a lot of things that will be shooting us. If we're lucky, we might be able to trick him into jumping off the ledge. Ooh, we're getting close. He knows. He's very aware of his surroundings, which is nice. Okay. Oh, it hit him. That's not good. It's homed in on him. Stop shooting your teammates. Friendly fire is turned off. You can't hurt him. Now there are a lot of things. Alright, cool. He committed seppuku. That's very fortunate for me. I'm gonna get shot if I go after that item. So let's make sure I don't get shot very much. Surprisingly, that other one hasn't noticed me. Spoke too soon. So this part's going to be messy. There's no two ways about it. So I want to get close enough to catch the aggro of the purple guys. Alright, Elephant Dude still hasn't made his move yet. If we're lucky, we can catch both purple dudes with a triple annihilator. That's better than nothing. Carefully, carefully, carefully. Nope. All of my nope. That was the one situation I was trying to avoid. Having to fight purple dudes, a turret, and elephant face. Alright, well, purple dude will jump down there. So, whatever. Elephant guy has gone back to his usual patrol route. He was able to reach around it. You know what? I'm gonna be smart. He's so close to dead. I should have used a different melee skill on him. Whatever, just die. Okay. Hey, Soul Eater. Welcome. It's good to see you, man. How have you been? Yeah, we're doing a really stupid challenge run this time around. Monumentally stupid. The only damage I can inflict is with melee skills, which means it's a lot of blocking to build up I-Core. I don't like how much this guy moves whenever he attacks. Because that just increases the odds of him pushing me off the cliff. Alright, we've got ourselves a sticky situation here. I'm gonna get rid of this thing first. Yeah, that can't be blocked. Ah, I was too close. He stuffed it. And we're dead. Now, I forgot to mention, I've got a thing going on at 3 o'clock in my time zone. So it's going to be a slightly shorter stream. Only about 3 hours instead of 4. Alright, that did kill him outright. The 2 purple guys are back, however. So I'll need to build up my I-core again. One for this clown, and then one for the enemies that are going to climb over the edge. There we go, that's good. Now I just need to wait for an opportunity to hit both of them at once. Whatever, this'll work. And since this guy, I've got more room over here. I'm gonna build up I-core before trying to go after the purple dude. Oh, I dropped my guard early because I was ready to attack. The purple dude with the bayonet. You know, realistically, it would have been smarter to hold 5. You know, it will be smarter to hold 5 in reserve. We're gonna have to farm some off this clown over here. I guess that's probably the most interesting aspect of this challenge. I need to think of which enemies are ahead whenever I'm using a really low I-core blood code. I don't really have a means to expand my I-core capacity outside of the blood blends, which I might do. I might get a handful, and if I die during a boss encounter, I'll just force quit. Alright, so same rigmarole. Get rid of this thing first. I keep forgetting you can't block that attack. You know, this guy's dangerous. I'm just gonna immediately kill him. He's too dangerous to be left alive. I wanted those chocolate garlic flakes, because I plan to give them to Davis. Probably give them to Davis, I'm not sure. I like to collect the trading valuables. You know, fighting 2 enemies at once isn't necessarily a bad thing. Since I am just going to be constantly blocking. I want to draw a bayonet dude in close, so I can kill both of these guys at once. Well, now I'm in the same situation as before. A headshot in midair. I already hate this. I'm already... Oh, dear God. This challenge run is going to take a very, very long time to accomplish. Why do you live? You know, I'm just running. Forget this. I'm tired of dying repeatedly. I'm just gonna run. Alright, running was a bad choice. Now, this challenge is dedicated to all the sadists out there. I do hope I'm making you proud. There! Flashing Fang's gone. We can switch to not a terrible blood code. Who have we got left? Oops. I'm not really using this, so we'll slap that in instead. Oh, we only still have 10 iCore. We still have a bad blood code. Oh, at least the gifts are cheap. And when I need some extra damage, I can swap to the heavy weapon. Like right now. Things will be different the moment we get Blood Grab. We won't be stuck with this slow, stupid, plodding kind of gameplay. We'll be able to regain iCore on successful dodges, which means we'll just have to stand around watching an enemy and constantly dodge them instead. But it'll at least be more engaging on my end. Slippery son of a... There's a lot of troublesome enemies ahead. So might as well build up my iCore while I can. There. Cheaply dispatch him. Okay, progress. I've got just enough left over for a Phantom Assault. Yeah, no, this isn't working, and I don't feel like losing my haze. So we'll try a different tactic. We'll lure them down to the bottom of this ladder. then escape up it. They can't climb ladders, thankfully. But that does mean we now need to get rid of that turret. Otherwise, it's going to get real nasty. I'm not losing 30k. That is not a thing that's happening. I need it to level up. I need it to buy gifts. Mostly level up. Yeah, that's something I'm definitely gonna do. Whenever I finally finish looting this last section. Oh man. I almost got away too. I was just gonna loop around. And trick all the guys to be stuck on that one platform. While I went through and looted a second time. And should I die, I'd die where the purple bayonet guy is. Which would be very, very easily reclaimed. But that didn't happen. Sigh. Man, it's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Losing my patience here. Yeah, that sounded like a lot of enemies behind me. This is not good. Opportunity. Perfect. Okay. Well, he's looking directly at me. I don't think I'm actually going to go any further ahead. Oh, we should be fine. Lesson learned, I need to kill these guys. This would be so much easier if I could actually use I swing my damn weapon. You sons of... Alright, well, I need to kill one of them. Otherwise, I'm never going to be able to get past. If I'm lucky, I can trick this guy into perfect. Jumping off the cliff. And finally, things have worked out. Although, I shouldn't be too optimistic. It can still go very wrong. I actually need to get back to the rest of the level. Which means having to either flee from Elephant Dude or fighting him. I feel like I'm gonna fight him. I think fighting him would probably be okay, at least. Maybe it's not a good idea, but it shouldn't be too arduous. I can lead off with a Dragon Lunge and just kill him outright, like so. Unless he stuffs my attack. Alright. Okay, 2 attacks got stuffed. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Please die. Okay. That did not work the way I wanted it to. I guess we'll hang out here for a second. Oh, that was harrowing. I'm trying to get 3 chunks of Ichor off of this dude, and it's not exactly working. Alright, good enough. I'm just gonna run. And now we've got to a boss I've been dreading. I think we're going to keep... Yeah, I think we're going to keep using Assassin. Although we should swap out some of these gifts. Triple Annihilator should be enough damage to break through his little crystals. And we can use our 2 smaller skills to ensure that we actually poison him. Alright, here we go. An Insatiable Despot is incredibly annoying because you can't actually parry him. I mean, you might be able to, but I've never been successful. Oh, I didn't think this through at all. Very dead. Alright, so poison's a mistake. That's just simply not going to happen. Okay. Okay. I think I'll have to wait until I get poison buff from Darkseeker. slap that on in the meantime. We'll just focus on doing physical damage to him, if that's the case. Yeah, that worked. That'll be fine. No. Not gonna risk it. If I can group the crystal and him together, though. Good. The trick is I want to be far enough away where I can block his attacks, but not too far so that he won't summon more friends. You know, this is actually kind of okay. Like, the damage is solid, thanks to having a +4 weapon and, you know, melee skills. Please, before overdrive wears off. Alright, good. That attack cannot be blocked. Now I don't have to worry about being too far away, fortunately. So if worse comes to worse, we can just bail. The real issue comes down to... Oops. Real issue comes down to building up Ichor. I don't think I'm going to activate Overdrive again, just because he's got a lot more attacks that can hit me. You know what? I think I might use Ice Buff. I was also, actually... do I want to have Lightning Buff too? We might need to head to the... might actually need to head to the depths after all. Lightning Buff is found in Town of Sacrifice. Pretty close to the... Oh, dear God! Nope, this is death. One little lapse of judgment. Okay, I got a new plan. New plan. Level up. And the way I'm going to pull this off is going to be stupid. Ignore him, run over here, grab my haze, run back to the starting fog gate, and then just die. Okay. And now I'll drop my health down to speed this up a bit. Good. Perfect. Now we should be able to pick up our haze without actually starting the boss fight. Because being almost insta-killed, that's not kosher. It violates many ethical laws. Level 20 sounds good, right? Yeah. Okay, let's try this again. I probably don't even need to use overdrive, but it helped me out with phase 1 quite a bit. Let's try this again. Come on, you jive turkey. Ah, damn it. Oh, looks like we're doing this without overdrive. I should have prepared for something like that to happen. Alright, he's just bullying me at this point. Not cool, dude. Not cool. I'm quite upset that I lost overdrive. I'm glad there was a slight delay before I dropped my guard. I stopped holding the block button right before the final swing because it felt like he wasn't actually going to hit me. Like then. Slightly too early. That's fine. We're thoroughly buffed up, so we should be okay. Now, if he'd actually hit me, that'd be great. Okay, I got what I wanted. I should block that attack instead of running. I didn't like that. He was going to hit me behind my guard. And now it comes the painful choice. Do I build up Ichor so that I can recast Iron Will? Or do I just continue attacking? I think I want to just continue attacking. All of my defense buffs are going to turn off, which will increase the likelihood of me getting killed. But at the same time, if I can finish this fight, the danger passes. I'm very, very, very unlikely to be killed if he's dead first. I do have Ichor Concentrate I'm probably going to make use of. Carefully. No, I don't have enough time. Good, that's what I was looking for. Like the twofer. If he's gonna miss me, I'll take advantage of the opportunity. Alright. Yes! Free Ichor. Contact your local homeowners association for more details. Right then. So close I can taste it. I don't know if it's going to be one triple assault or two triple assaults to finish him. I could swap in Tormenting Blast just to make sure he dies. Given the opportunity. If he does the... Yep, that move. Come on, one more. I'm far away, you should do your blood thing. Thank you. And now we wait for the big overhead slam. Fuck it, that's close enough. Oh god. It was two! Mostly because Tormenting Blast is somewhat unreliable. Dragon Lunge would have finished him. No, I want this fight to end. There, he's dead. Alright, that was much smoother than the last time I fought him with one of these stupid challenges. Well, okay, it went smoother than the casting-only challenge. No, my pretty princess crown. Why would you leave me? How will people know I'm a pretty princess now? I need to figure out where to get the stun buff passive. You know what? I feel like I need a smoke before I take on Invading Executioner. Maybe she won't be so bad. But all the same, I think I need to calm my nerves after that fight. I shall return in about 5 to 10 minutes or so. Something around there, yeah? Yeah. So, during the smoke break, I went and checked to see where the stun buff passive, which blood code has a stun buff passive. The answer to that is Scout, so we're not getting the stun buff. Lame. I made a stun weapon for no reason. Oh well. Maybe Coco will sell some... maybe Coco will sell some stun cartridges by the time we get to the Cathedral. I'm not going to hold my breath, though. I want to build up a little more on the stun buff passive itself. I mean, not stun. No. The stun mark. Numbing mark. Yeah, that's what it's called. Okay, so, Slimy Stripper. I don't think she's going to be too much of an issue. I can parry her pretty reliably. Now, whether that means I'm actually going to survive is a completely different question. Come on, do more moves I can parry. Thank you. We'll stick with this weapon for now. As soon as I get her poisoned once, though, we'll swap it back to the Impaler. Got her poisoned. Alright, we did it. We're in phase 2. Without dying once. Poison is about to wear off again, but that's fine. Oh, that was stupid of me. Oh boy. Nope. Couldn't heal. That actually kind of worked. I could upgrade this weapon to a +3. I've definitely got enough haze left over for that. But I've also collected quite a few haze consumables. So let's use them. Hopefully that'll be enough to pick up the passive from Doc Sika. Nope, it's not. Alright, what a shame. Ah, well. We'll be able to get it whenever we end up fighting Aurora. So Slimy Stripper is pretty aggressive. I don't have to worry about building up I-Core. Come on, that's half of the... Finally. Now she's just being uncooperative. I wasn't very confident about the timing for that one. Ow. Now she knows what I'm up to. There, that's the slimy stripper I know and love. Still don't have it. Are you kidding me? Just poison her already. Thank you. We're gonna heal up again. Well, we've reached the max I core, so we're not really going to be getting much for each parry. But we're also using cheap gifts, so that's perfectly fine too. I want to build up a bit of Ichor so I can recast Poison Weapon again. I have the minimum amount required for one casting, but I'd like more. I want to be able to hit her with 2 Phantom Assaults. Oh, that was way too close. I think I have exactly enough. Perfect. We'll let the poison do its work. And we're going to have to go through that again. The real question is, do I just want to melee her to death now? Or do I actually want to try to poison her again? She's close enough, I think we should melee. I know I'll have a perfect opportunity next time I parry her. You know, we're doing pretty good for healing. I'll speed this along a little bit. Wasn't confident with that. Carefully. Very carefully indeed. There we go. She's dead. Oh, yeah, I wasn't too worried about Slimy Stripper. Being able to parry the boss makes a big difference. Alright then, onward to Cathedral. I am slightly nervous. Well, exploring the cathedral shouldn't be too bad. Well, wait a minute. Blood Grab is exclusive to Artemis. Oh. Does Artemis have enough strength to wield this Y? Oh no. The problems are just starting to stack up now. These odds are starting to get slender. Oh, and since we did the standard route, we've got about 500 cutscenes to skip. Should the game crash, we're just going to fight Slimy Stripper normally. Just to put it all back on track. Because there are a lot of cutscenes we need to skip. Oh, I'm happy I can at least skip them. Alright, so save immediately. Outstanding. Okay. So Darkseeker. We want Venom buff immediately. Takes 212s. Alright, I was afraid of that. That's all we really want presently. I need to repair the other vestige cores. Let's teleport to Cathedral first so that we can grab Mia's blood code. Wait, where is... Okay. That way we can grab Davis's blood code and Mia's. Davis has got a melee skill that I want very badly. It is an incredibly quick heavy weapon skill called Swallow Cutter. I love that skill. Mia has Fusillade Rondo and Ice Armor, two things we definitely want. We'll probably snatch up Ice Armor immediately as soon as we get the Awake modules for it. Fusillade Rondo and Blood Grab will probably wait until after Ashen Cavern. I don't think there's a reason why I need Fusillade Rondo early. I don't really believe there's a reason. I want Strength Dexterity up from Prometheus, though. That will help us wield the Zwei on blood codes that aren't normally suited for large weapons. And if the blood code needs 3, well, then I think I'm going to have to just pick up Steady Bulwark from Hermes as well. Actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea. We'll get Steady Bulwark and Swallow Cutter both. Hermes is not a bad blood code. It's not really stand out in any particular regard, but it's not bad compared to things like Assassin. Assassin is very not great. It has some useful gifts, yes. But the base kit? I'm just kind of annoyed that I've been using it for so long. And I'm going to have to continue using it. Oh well, at least I can hold his Y without any passives, so I guess that's a highlight. Plus, Sharpened Fangs is completely useless. We'll grab the cartridge over here and ignore the depths map. I really have no reason to go there. That one should be Swirling Flood or Flood of Impurity. It's one of those two. It's a depths map I don't plan on visiting. Okay, back to home base to do all of the Vestige Core repairing and stuff. As well as gather up a couple more blood codes. I should be very thankful, though. Thankful that I don't really need to worry about Blade Dance, because those are both expensive. Blade Dance and Eternal Blade Dance are very expensive skills. I don't believe there's anything else I particularly want. I think I'll just repair the Prometheus Vestige core that gets me what is it called? Strength Dexterity up. Then I'll just leave the rest to rot at the wayside. I'm not going to be using them. And if I can get away with it, I'll just use the Awake modules I've gathered so far to immediately get Strength and Dexterity up. Right. So first things first, we get Hermes. And Steady Bulwark and Swallow Cutter are immediately available. I don't have to collect any Vestige Cores, which again I'm thankful for. Mia, cough up your blood code. Thank you. We'll talk to Ladyface to send her back to the human base. And we'll wake up Sleepyhead here to get to work. When Ladyface returns after the player memories... Oops, sorry. She'll give us some very useful trading valuables. That'll allow us to fortify a Blood Veil, since we'll be getting some aged brandy. However, is it Ashen Cavern or is it player memories? I can't remember. Or is it after Nicola? I'll have to keep track of it. But we'll do the we'll be by the time we reach Ashen Cavern, we'll have tons of trading valuables. There's 5 aged brandy in Ashen Cavern alone. I guess I should say by the time we reach place. You know, this might actually be useful. Two-handed sword mastery. I am going to be using as Y for the better part of the game. Let's grab it. I think for the fight with Skull King, we're going to be using a two-handed sword, because you can block a good majority of his attacks, and that'll be an easy way to regain Ichor. In combination with Cleansing Light and Goddess's Smile, we'll also be able to turn our dodges into... we'll be able to more efficiently sacrifice our life to turn it into Ichor. And if we decide to roll with Artemis, we'll also get Blood Grab. And that just piles up to a ton of good things. I'll grab up this Strength passive as well. Merciless Reaper is a maybe. I might want to repair it. Merciless Reaper multiplies a boss's weakness. So if I use Merciless Reaper with Ice Buff, I should be able to do quite a bit of damage. Alright. Yep, looks like we're set as far as the rest of these go. What does Focused Carnage do? Oh, that's useless. Yeah, see ya. Coco, would you happen to have stun cartridges? You do not. Shame on you, Coco. Shame, shame, shame. Alright, well, Argent Wolf Berserker is going to be trouble. That's not overly shocking, however. Before I leave, I'll go ahead and make my Venom weapon a +3. Yeah, we got plenty of iron. That will improve our odds against Aurora. And I think that's all we want. We'll be replacing our current Blood Veil with another one right before we get to Argent Wolf Berserker. So I'm not going to bother upgrading it. It's a quite good Blood Veil that I'm using. I should, because I can change it to inhibit whenever we fight Mito. I think it's actually the lightest weight veil you have up to that point. No, Noble Silver. I'll probably transform Noble Silver to resist inhibit. Nightclaw might be good if I transform it to fire. But I'll probably transform the Ivy Veil that I get in the Cathedral to fire instead. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll transform the Ivy Veil to fire. Ooh, whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. I would like that, please. And we'll throw in another melee skill. Ah, Cathedral. Home of getting absolutely destroyed. I want Triple Annihilator. I already changed my mind. I'll replace it after this fight. Did that kill her? The answer is yes. Cool. Oh, I never purchased any of the new gifts. I'll be dying whenever I reach. No, if I die, I'll have to go reclaim my haze. Yes, more of that, please. Well, settle in. Ooh, tasty Queen Steel. Yeah, let's go get the Venom buff from... Stupid. Venom buff from Darkseeker. Hey, me man. How you doing? School's out for a few hours. Dun, 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 dun. Why does everybody make fun of the way I greet them? Why? There's only so many ways I can reasonably greet someone. Oh, I already bought it. But we can buy the other stuff I need. Fusillade Rondo, Ice Armor. There's Hermes. Swallow Cutter, yes. Steady Bulwark 2. I don't believe there was anything else I wanted. Oh, right. The strength passives on both of these. And we're already flat broke again. That's fine. We'll be getting plenty of haze here. That's funny? Oh, okay. It's only an hour. Oh, okay. Well, we're not going to be... It's going to be a pretty short stream today. So you probably won't miss much by the end. Yeah. I learned they like to dash backwards. Last time I fought this chick. So it looks like Dragon Lunge is the only way I'm going to be able to fight him. Fine. What? Alright, sure. I activated it too quickly, and so she managed to body block me while moving away. Alright, if you say so, game. There it is. Oh, I actually leaped over it. Leapt? Yeah. Whew. There's a vivifier behind me I'm not interested in. I'm just gonna kill this guy. I'm about to die in this next area anyways. Hey, perfect. We're done with this one. Let's go ahead and focus on the other very ichor poor one. We'll remove Resilient Focus in favor of that. I'm just gonna grab this Vestige Core and run. I plan on doing the good or true route. I don't really know which one. Kill me over here, please. I'll even make it easy on you. One HP and dead. Very efficient killing, guys. Except for that 1 HP hit. But you were trying your best, so I can't really be too angry. Okay. Oh, Dragon Lunge is on the top area now. I'll have to keep that in mind. Beware the block. I could also try to use Tormenting Blast, but I feel like Dragon Lunge would be more effective. There we go. Oh, yay. You shouldn't have. And that's disgraceful. I'm glad that you've identified him as a kid, though. I feel bad for young racists, because their parents are the ones who poisoned their mind. They don't have the real world experience to know that people are people. And race doesn't make much difference between one's abilities. You know, subject to racism, that was a dash racist myself, it makes no difference. There are tall Asians, just like that one NBA player. You know, the really tall Chinese guy? Yeah. There's athletic white people, like in like football players and stuff. And there's incredibly intelligent African Americans. Like it makes no difference on abilities what your race is. That's something that always bothered me. I actually went to high school in the Deep South. So, like, the school was basically self-segregated. Nobody really intermingled except for the few oddballs here and there. It was also inner city, so practically everybody was ghetto. Anyways, going back to what you said, I really hoped somebody set that kid straight. Did I actually grab the... Okay, I think I did. I should be sitting on... Yeah, I already grabbed it. At least I'm pretty sure I grabbed it. There's an Awake 212 that I want badly. We are going to go and cover the map just to make extra sure. That'll be a surefire way to tell if I actually picked it up. Yep, I was waiting on that. Right then. He left the server. Yeah! Yeah, that's good he got banned. That's awful if you get banned from school. Yeah, that's just all kinds of stupid. Oh, you beat plus 10 Hellfire? Bravo, bravo. And it was first try too? That's quite impressive. I think I've only beat plus 10 Hellfire Knight once, and it was awful. And once I realized that the reward was just face paint, I was like, not doing that again. Wait, that guy's like all in the arena. I want him to come back here. Took like 10 minutes. Yeah, the timer probably wasn't much of assistance. Yeah, fight me, dude. I'm really not worried about blowing all of my I-core. Because these Lady Knights are very, very, very aggressive. They constantly attack. Which is a problem for most playthroughs. But a boon here. I like how I can just jump over their first swing, too. I'm gonna have to start using melee skills when I fight these things normally. And dead. Did I grab the Awake module? Yes. Yes, I did. I usually do out of habit, but I just couldn't clearly remember. It's right over there, normally. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Hellfire Knight is my favorite DLC boss. And one of my favorite bosses in the entire game. He's just a fun fight. It comes down to concentration and endurance, more so than getting lucky. I'm gonna hit her with one of these because she's not gonna jump away. Oh, to live in a world where I could parry you. I do have to be slightly cautious, because if I have to fight two of these things at once, that could turn out real nasty. Ah, she stuffed it. Well, at least I got the first chase down hit. Now if both hits connect with the next one, I should be able to kill her outright. Perfect. Hey, hey, hey. Hellfire Knight is the perfect mix of intensity and fun. I agree. I fully agree. Oh, you haven't done Empress? Or Ye Lordy of Thunder? Water Thunder can get pretty nasty, but he's not as bad as Frozen Empress. Frozen Empress is a shit show. For lack of a better word, it's a nightmare. There's too much to keep track of. Her attacks come out quick with no warning. It's just very unpleasant. Especially some of the challenges. Like, the perfect dodging challenge was really annoying. That's a bayonet I don't want. It's a garbage bayonet anyways. The 30 strikes isn't too bad if you use some of the quick spells and just keep your distance. Yeah, I hate Frozen Empress. She is my absolute least favorite boss in the entire game. I hate her more than Mito, which says something. I might actually use the Impulse Anchor for a change. That's a lie. I'm probably not. But I am going to pick it up, because Rocket Hammer. Yeah, no damage, Frozen Empress. That's wildly unpleasant. My main advice is to grab Chaotic Ash, because you can regain a bunch of Ichor at once without getting too close to her. You do need to be somewhat close for it to activate, but it's better than just being completely straight up melee range. Here, for demonstration's purpose, yeah, about here is the maximum Chaotic Ash range, which doesn't seem like a lot, but you only need to hit any part of her. Like, you could tap her in the wing, or the butt, and be fine. Still get the full effect of Chaotic Ash. Chaotic Ash is really, really nice, especially for casting. Stop. Rocket Hammer time. Dun, 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 dun. Can't touch this. Oh, yeah. I kind of forgot about Dancing Fireblade. I guess that kind of fits into what I said, though, about quick spells. Another important thing to remember, if you can stagger her, her crystals also drop. Oh, I'm dumb. Kill me. I was just thinking of the DLC bosses. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Oops. Yeah, completely not focused. I need to remember to build up some Ichor before trying to challenge her, though. Because being inhibited means I can't attack, which obviously is not good. There's going to be another one that I have to fight in the second half of the Cathedral. I hope that I remember. Oh, I can block that shield bash. I was nervous about that, in complete honesty. She's not going to jump away, I don't believe. She has a shield. she hasn't yet. But 2 hits didn't stagger her, like her normal counterparts. I feel like that's something I discovered during the Concrete Club challenge. She stuffed it. That's fine. You know what? I think I might want to sneakily slip on Ice Buff. His enemies are weak to ice, and for situations like this, it would be quite handy. I don't need HP since I've leveled up. Rip. Oh, that was an intentional death. My soul is not going to rest easy due to the guilt. Ow. Rude. And I do have the ichor necessary for one of these skills, but I'm gonna wait until I get Ice Buff active. Ice Buck. Perfect. More damage. And despite their appearances, lightning is also somewhat effective against these hoes. Why are you still alive? The audacity. Yeah. Yeah, whenever I completely understand when the pressure starts building. And I try to vocalize to let people know when the pressure is on. But there have been many chokes. Too many chokes to count in all of the time I've played Code Vein. You know what? Ice Buff was a good idea. I'm glad I thought about that. It's going to be worthless against the big mamas, but for these little pukes, it's brilliant. Oh, I thought you could get me with a quick strike, huh? Oh, the homing hellfire one, the lava puddle. Yeah, that one's caught me before. Just gotta sprint away and keep your camera pointed at Hellfire Knight the entire time. Ooh, that hurt. Look, it worked once. It's not gonna work more than once. I don't really have the ichor available to hit her. I think we're gonna squander this Ice Buff. That's fine. Now I wonder if Resilient Focus might actually be smart. All of that effort just to crack open the shortcut. Now, truthfully, though, if you're going for the no damage challenge for the horror hunting trials, then it really doesn't matter if you get one shot or comboed. Either one is a failure. Oh, Royal Heart, you say? It's not going to do you much good. You know what? I think I'm actually going to wait for my Ice Buff to wear off. These things are only moderately resistant to ice, but I don't think it's going to make a huge impact on my damage. All the same. Come on now. And you're dead. Is this the way I want to go? No, it's not. I got turned around there for a second. Here we are. You've made a rule. Horror hunting trial or not, you never attack Hellfire Knight when homing Hellfire is active. Yeah! Yeah, it's just a bad idea. You're 100%... You are 100% correct about that. I mean, if you're not... Well... I feel like... if it's focused on your partner instead of you, it should be fine. But... generally... yeah, I'd agree. 100%. It very rarely goes after your partner, though. It's usually focused on you. That can't be blocked. No, the third one can't. Had a brief moment of panic there. And I was just going to eat the damage. One more. See, I think I did less damage that time around compared to the sliver of health that got left over last time I was fighting Big Mama. I don't think there's an HP difference between Hammer and Halberd Big Mamas. I feel so clever for choosing to slap on Ice Buff. I feel so very clever indeed. I think I'm going to try to hit this knight with Dragon Lunge and maximize the amount of damage I deal with Ice Buff. I feel like Dragon Lunge is my most powerful melee skill. Thank God focus builds up while you're blocking. She would have stuffed it if I hadn't been focused. Come on, just a little more. Yeah, blocking isn't going to help you, lady. Outstanding. Outstanding. Double Foul Blood. Sorry, I'll catch up on reading that in a second. You know, that's actually a good point. It doesn't register as damage with Double Foul Blood Barrier. And once it shatters, it actually has a pretty short cooldown. It was instrumental in my pacifist challenge. Yakumo's not great for his... Oh, I should have. Well, we definitely should have rested at the checkpoint. Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, the effect is the same if it's single foul blood or double foul blood. The only way to tell is if the little icon underneath your name has changed. Oh, ice is actually going to be good against this dude, too. I think I'll hit him with a Tormenting Blast, because that'll knock him down. That can't be blocked. I know that one can't be blocked. Would you stop that? Oh, it staggered him without knocking him down. That's unfortunate. Oh, okay. That can't be blocked. I feel like I might actually die. That's fine. I kind of want to refresh my iCore anyways. Yeah. I thought that was going to come out faster. Oh well. This challenge run is just a lot of death. And I mean a lot of it. Dear God, I died an embarrassingly large number of times in dried up trenches. It was all just right before the boss, too. Who am I kidding? I died everywhere a lot. This challenge run is quite unpleasant. I've got a bit of a clever idea. That's not my clever idea, by the way. No, my clever idea is I'll activate the attack buffs. And by the time I have enough iCore, I should... Well, oh yeah, now he hops backwards? That's messed up game. Well, I did a healthy bit of damage at least. He pauses before he hops back. He's making me really, really, really nervous now. That's what I was trying to avoid. I was dodging his first swing to avoid getting punched in the face. Yeah, Eos is a really good blood code. It has a couple advantages over Queenslayer. It's got more iCore, for one. For two, it's got better light scaling. Queen is only kind of meh whenever it comes to mind and willpower. The main benefit of Queenslayer is its melee strength and dexterity scaling. But Eos is pretty good. I like to use it a lot whenever I'm solo. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying, actually, yeah. Queenslayer is generally superior. It's a very well balanced melee blood code. In fact, with the correct passives, you can wield every single weapon and have an A scaling with each of the 4 main stats. Yeah, this time around, I'm going to be smart. He's going to dodge the first hit. That's so frustrating. Stop! He's doing a whole bunch of unblockable BS. This is absurd. This is truthfully absurd. I want the regen booster he's holding, though. So I'm going to continue to throw myself at him. This is the stupidest. We're only halfway through with strength vitality up anyways. If we were closer to having it maxed out, I would swap blood codes for this one fight and then swap back. But if we still have halfway to go, we're going to keep it equipped. Alright, fine. I can't dodge. Oh, man. Really starting to lose patience here. So I'm just perpetually screwed, trying to kill this guy with just melee skills. I'm not gonna cheat, because I really don't want to do this challenge over again. Like I did with the Concrete Club one. Being able to parry this clown would make things a lot simpler. Oh, I did that wrong. He's gonna dodge out of the third one anyways. I did it. There, Jesus Christ. Oh, I was sitting on two of these? I'm made of dumb. Yeah. I'm very, very dead. Yes, they can be poisoned. The Walmart Mitos. I should start calling them that. Yes, to answer your question, the Walmart Mitos can be poisoned, but I don't feel like it would be wise to try and poison him with this particular setup. I can't cast poison without some dexterity passive, and I currently have access to 0. She keeps hitting me. This place is driving me insane. I thought things were going smoothly with Atlas. The sooner I can get rid of this blood code, the better. Come on, do your worst. Hurt me way more than you should. I keep getting stuffed, and I don't really know how to avoid that. Too soon, I miss with the second swing. Too early, and my attack gets stuffed. This place is frustrating. I thought I had it all figured out, but apparently the game learned my tactics and is thwarting them. We could do it! And we did do it. Yeah, the I-Core is... calling it is an understatement. Atlas is good in the beginning of the game, as soon as you get the skills for it, and then it's bad. It's bad because it has some of the worst I-Core possible, and that's the reason why why Yakumo isn't a very good partner. He only has 10 I-Core. Unless he does a drain attack to build it up some, he's got some of the worst I-Core in the game, so he's garbage at healing you. He also loves to spam Tormenting Blast, which frequently depletes his I-Core. Okay, yeah, that's just a locked door. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Atlas. I try to avoid using it more than I have to. Oh god, this is going to take forever. These little guys don't really give us much I-Core. Welp. Let's grab this to activate both of these clowns. Yeah. We can hopefully build up I-Core a little bit faster this way. I can't even. Alright. I hate this challenge. I hate this challenge so much. It's so terrible. I'm just filled with bitterness and rage. Yo, stupid. I want credit for killing you. Come down here. Oi. Come on, game. You son of a... I went to heal. I'm so out of sorts. I'm so bad. This challenge is the dumbest. I know for a fact that I don't want to have to put up with this kind of headache again for the free aim bayonet shots only challenge. Like, I want to be able to regain I-Core in a reasonable way. So I think I might allow parrying for that. Because otherwise, no. Just no. If I'm feeling especially bold, I can return to the bayonet-only challenge and do it stupidly, like I've done this and the casting-only challenge. Super Lastio Bros! Waha! Yeah. Yeah. No, I decided that parrying is disallowed. This is basically the same as the casting-only challenge, but with different spells. That's how I'm treating this. Which is why future challenges, I am going to change the rules so I don't have to just stand around like an idiot blocking. I'll have an easier time with some of the more troublesome enemies too. Any day now, dude. Alright, that's fine. It's perfectly acceptable. I'm starting to get mad with every single hit. That's not a good sign. Now, the rules of the challenge are specifically, I can only deal damage with melee skills. A drain attack would inflict a lot of damage, so it's disallowed. But for the free aim bayonet only challenge, I don't want to have to deal with that. That will mean that all of the bosses are going to have to be parried. Well, they'll all have to be killed with free aimed bayonet shots. Because the the drain attack won't damage them. However, with the free-aimed bayonet shot only, I'd have to parry without locking on, which could be troublesome. It might not be, but it can be. If I had a gift like Circular Guard, I really wouldn't have to care much about it. I could do some crazy Dark Souls 3 behind the back parrying. I'd show you what I mean, but I don't want to have to suicide and then go through this nonsense again. Even though I'm in a relatively non-threatening area, I don't want to deal with it. We'll walk up here, activate both of these guys, and then block for half an hour. Challenges are supposed to be fun, so just do what makes it enjoyable. I don't like violating the rules or changing them halfway through. I did change them halfway through with the Drain Attack Only challenge once I realized what it entailed. And I welcome somebody else to try to beat the game using only Drain Attacks and not hit stuff with the pipe. Some bosses are just going to be impossible that way. A combo Drain Attack really is the most reliable way of dealing solid damage with using only Drain Attacks for bosses. I think I did Oliver without actually hitting him with the pipe and realized what I was in for. And then when it became time for Invading Executioner, I decided, yes, an unupgraded pipe is still fine. I was doing like 50 damage. I think by the end, the pipe was doing 80 damage per hit, but these bosses have like 100k to 80k HP. So like 0.1% damage I felt was reasonable to be ignored. You're really trying my patience here, lady. I don't have very many patience left to spare. I prefer to get pushed around this way instead. Well, the fall damage would probably hurt a lot, on second thought. Oh, I didn't plan this out. No, the path I want to go is to the right. We're going to fight this dude up here, rather than the inhibit chick down there, so that we can build up some Ichor and finish her off quickly. Drain Attack Only Mito? Yeah. It took almost an entire day just to kill Mito. The Drain Attack Only challenge run was the worst, most painful challenge run I've done to date. It took like 40 some odd hours. I've got the log written down of how long it actually took. I need to consult it, of course. Should have waited for the cooldown. Well, now we have to wait for the inhibit to wear off, which is what I was trying to avoid. But it's not like she can really cut through my defenses. Beating Code Vein with one hand. Okay, there's not much left to collect, and then we can just hit the checkpoint outside of Argent Wolf Berserker. I've only got about a half hour left to go. That attack has got a long recovery. I think if you take advantage of cartridges and mobility enhancers and some of the DLC blood veils, you might be able to one-shot Hellfire Knight. Although you would need to hit him in the correct spot, you'd only have one chance because the cartridge would wear off. And quite possibly the mobility enhancer too. But you can use the mobility enhancer and Final Journey to get him to push you up to quick mobility, and therefore get the full effect from Swift Destruction. Plus all of the other standard stuff that comes with the one-shot build. I haven't directly tested this, though. The most I've ever done is slap on an elemental cartridge. I remember having a discussion with someone on Reddit about that. They advocated using Noble Silver for base game and just using a mobility enhancer, where I preferred Ivory Grace. Because Ivory Grace, even fortified, will still let you get the full Swift Destruction bonus after you fire up Final Journey. So it might be possible, although I'm not sure. I would have to probably take like a max level character to have a shot at completely one-shotting Hellfire Knight. There. We did it. Okay. I, for one, am thoroughly done with these teleporting chicks. And this little taste of things to come is not filled me with confidence for Cryptspire. Ooh, my throat was getting all scratchy. Lightning buff, best buff. Yeah, it's not bad. Hellfire Knight is weak to lightning, more so than ice. Which is interesting, but then Lord of Thunder is weak to ice. So there's that. Have a seat. You can still block that teleporting drop, but oh, I got stuffed. But it's usually not a good idea. Unless you immediately start moving backwards. There's a chance she'll land on your head behind your guard. Would you knock that off? You're not going to get me with it. I know you're going to do it again, so I'll just wait. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat Argent Wolf Berserker before I have to get ready to go. But we'll do our damnedest. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like a rock, paper, scissors. Where do I live? What am I doing? Alright, yes, this is where I want to go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're 100% correct about that. Lightning beats fire, fire beats ice, ice beats lightning. Ad infinitum. Yeah, I think Hellfire Knight is the best place to start because you have access to stuff like Blast Bolt and Fourfold Verdict, and Lightning Barrage and Lightning Spike if you're extra desperate. But Fourfold Verdict and Blast Bolt could potentially carry you if you've got a decent melee setup too. Casting, I loaded up all of the lightning spells. Slapped on Queen, because I didn't have access to Perseus. Perseus would be better from a purely casting standpoint. But Queen is accessible just by beating the game. You know what? Hellfire Knight is the only one. It's the only boss I don't have recorded proof of me killing him with a pipe at level 1 in order to complete the challenge. I've got video footage of Frozen Empress and Lord of Thunder. Both of them killed at level 1. Oh no, I take that back. I think I do actually have video proof. It's just part of a stream. I think I might have beaten him? I can't remember. I did a first look for each of the DLCs. We played through with my starting character at level 1. So we had to kill all of the bosses at level 1. I don't think I actually managed to kill Frozen Empress or Lord of Thunder during the stream, but I came back and did it later. Made sure to get video proof of it. And I certainly didn't get video proof of every single challenge. Some of them were quite arduous. Oh yeah, Lightning Spike is great. All of the spike spells are incredibly underrated. You know what? I don't want to actually have to fight this chick. Hey, there's one of my daggers back. Oh, you gotta go real soon, me man? Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for popping in and keeping me company on this awful challenge. I'm gonna have nightmares about this challenge run. I'm gonna wake up in a cold sweat, holding my pillow in front of me, waiting for an enemy to attack so I can attack back. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. Good luck on the quiz, science quiz. I hope it goes smoothly. I hope the ghosts of Darwin and Hawking look on proudly as you take your quiz. May Einstein bless you with insight. I already don't like fighting these monkeys. That was close. There's a ton of inhibit chicks coming up soon, and I think we're gonna run from them. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna run from the inhibit chicks. I have 0 I-core and I don't feel like wasting my HP to gain enough to fight them. There isn't a convenient ladder nearby to prevent them from actually chasing me, but I think they're going to de-aggro before too long. Farewell, me man. And again, good luck on your science quiz. Oh, right. Can't block the third hit. My mind was wandering. That's wandering with an A. It was not present when I needed it. Should be fine though, in case just to make sure I don't do something stupid. I really wanted more HP for this fight with Argent Wolf Berserker. I can backstab cheese him, so I'm gonna need to be incredibly clever. I could parry him. Because he's a normal mob, however, I would follow up with a drain attack, so that's a big old negative in that happening. He gave me the thumb. Why, thank you. Please be done with this blood code already. Oops. Alright, good. I wasn't going to say anything in case she heard me. Because I really didn't want to have to fight an inhibit enemy. That's going to be the bane of my existence, inhibit enemies. Mito's going to be... I don't want to think about it. I really don't want to think about it. You can parry Mito, but it is incredibly not advised. He's got a lot of mix-ups with his moves, some of which can be parried, some of which can't. And it's impossible to tell which one he's going to do. Ow, you're just going to keep spamming that, aren't you? What even is this? What is this game? I think I've got her in an animation loop. Something tells me this enemy might be in an animation loop. Oh! She snapped out of it. Thank you. I'd really love it if you jumped off the cliff. Well, that's not exactly what I had in mind. That's not exactly what I had in mind at all. This blood code sucks. wait for an opening. I don't want my attacks to be stuffed, so I'm gonna wait. And that sucks that I got pressed up against a wall so thoroughly I couldn't block. Yo, are you gonna do something or not? The game's breaking. I think she thought she pushed me through it. The wall, I mean. Finally! Ah, dear God, finally. I don't need stamina. Definitely don't need stamina at all. We'll replace Phantom Assault with that, and we'll stick with our heavy weapon. We're going to be needing a heavy weapon for Argent Wolf Berserker anyways. And I have zero desire to engage these enemies. I'm just going to book it. Like a Pizza Hut education program. Reading thing. How would you describe it? Because it's not like Pizza Hut themselves are doing the education. They just reward personal pan pizzas for reading books. I used to work for a Pizza Hut. We rarely ever got those book it coupons. But I was always happy when we did. Try to give that kid the best damn personal pan of his life. Animation loop time. Oh, no, just kidding. Oh, the skills are all messed up. I was expecting to do Triple Annihilator. But Tormenting Blast worked just fine. It comes out fast enough, it doesn't cause any problems. Okay, so beside that one weird halberd hit, we're actually doing okay. This one's gonna get Tormenting Blasted to death. Alright, well, Objective 1 is going to be refilling Ichor. No, there's a one-handed sword chick on the other side of one of these doors. I don't have to care about rebuilding my Ichor too much. I am, however, going to wait for my focus gauge to build up again. So that I can do maximum damage. Almost there. Almost there. Success! Fumbling with the controls. Thank you, Mountain of Ichor. You are a blessing. Alright, and we're going to try to build up as much as we can. I'm going to wait to cast Iron Will until Phase 2. I don't want to go too far because then I'm going to have to deal with monkeys, and nobody wants that. I do have to be cautious about that move, where she hops backwards. But if I'm lucky, I can lure her far enough in here to where she won't really pose much of a threat. Alright. Well, I ducked under the first swing. Now she hops backwards. This is really annoying how only the first hits are landing. Right, well, if you're going to be a pain, I'm going to fill up all of my I-Core. Okay. Now it's my turn to ask someone to wish me luck. We will replace Blow of Madness with that. We've got barely any done there. That's fine. I do want to swap around some of these skills. Triple Annihilator on the bottom. That's fine. Here goes nothing. Mistakes have been made. I need to get rid of Ice Buff. This guy's not resistant to very many elements. If I am blocking, I don't really have to be overly concerned. With some of his moves. I was thinking I'd always need to make sure I had one I-Core for Shifting Hollow. That's not really the case. Alright. Tormenting Blast is going to be my main skill that I use. Although it's terrible because it seems like I miss half the time. Thankfully, Argent Wolf Berserker is having the same problem. Yeah, I am just missing. I need to remember to back away before I use it. Fortunately, he only has one chase down move, and that is his Blood Blast. He does have a spell that he can use to increase his stamina damage against blocking opponents. It's similar to Precision. However, I don't think it actually does much. Yeah, I can't afford to chance Triple Annihilator. I'm worried about Dragon Lunge. Dragon Lunge might be okay because I should duck under his swings. But it's gonna be dicey, no matter what. Nope, doesn't work. I can only use Tormenting Blast, and I can only hit him with the first swing of Tormenting Blast. Sure. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That is A-okay in my book. And I'm not going to use a lighter weapon, because I would need to keep Steady Bulwark active the entire time, and that seems even more unfeasible. Nope. You are not going to make this easy on me, are you? I am livid. Do your stupid attack. Thank you. And I'm not dying to you and losing my haze. Ooh. This is not a fun challenge run. No, I'm saying it right now. For the free aim bayonet shots only, parrying is allowed. Because I need to build up my I-core count, and I need to regain I-core. And just blocking the entire time is dull, and boring, and awful, and unpleasant. I would have to block with his Y for like 90% of it. You know what, I'm just going to run. I'd have to block with his Y for 90% of the playthrough. Pop off like 2 shots. And maybe miraculously... No, I probably wouldn't be able to do much. I would just have to continually do the same thing over and over and over again. I'm so mad at all this. I'm mad at the world. Alright, I wanted to remove Ice Buff for this section. Balance up doesn't do much. Let's do stamina. Or more damage. 26 damage? Sure. It gets multiplied thanks to my melee skills, so I believe that's actually a wise decision. Alright, let's get in there. Now I need to avoid being hit at all, because I'm only going to be able to hit him once with Tormenting Blast. He's always completely on top of me, which is the reason why Tormenting Blast misses. I could try to back off and hit him with both swings, but during the later phases, after he powers up and starts getting faster and faster and faster, that's not going to work. I should have improved my weapon. I completely forgot to do that last time I was back at home base. There will also become a point where he can recover faster than I can. And that's just going to make this all the more enjoyable. Nope, 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 nope. Come on, what happened? What happened to that block input? I'm not okay. I've got like maybe one more attempt before I have to leave and get ready. After this, I'm just running. Okay, fine. Running isn't gonna work. You know what? I've had enough of your shit. I'm done. So we won't be able to kill Argent Wolf Berserker today. I'm going to focus on reclaiming my haze. I'm going to improve my weapon. And then we're going to call it a day. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm so angry. I did have the goal of at least reaching Argent Wolf Berserker today. I've done that. I really want to kill him, but that's not going to happen. Yeah, the pressure of this deadline has been looming overhead. I'm surprised I didn't end up having any nightmares last night. But dear God, this playthrough is annoying. Come on, come on, come on. I have Shifting Hollow. I could just spam Shifting Hollow to get out of there. I'll think of a thumbnail later. Ooh, this has put me in quite a foul mood. I have to wait for her to do that one really annoying attack. This is stupid. So much waiting. Die, die, die. I only got smacked once in the back of the head. I think we're done here. I definitely think we're done here.